Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another 2K build video for us. I appreciate the support y'all showed on the last video. That's why we gotta run it back. I've been having too much fun making these build videos for you guys. Today we're making a stretch, a two-way stretch. What you want to do is get center. I messed around with power forward and center, but with center is going to be the right place there for you because you are going to have a lot of easier access to more defensive badges. So what you want to do, you want to get that height. Just max out the height, put it at 7'3". The weight, you want to get it at 290. The wingspan, leave it the way it is at. The body shape, you know that does not matter. But if you guys do remember, I did used to have a two-way stretch in 2K19 and 2K18 and 2K20. So I've always found a way to make a two-way stretch. Especially this year, the stretches they're not as good as previous years, because honestly in the previous years you're able to just do pretty much everything. So you guys sacrifice a little bit of few things. But what you want to do off the rip is you want to put that standing dunk to a 90. That's going to allow you to have a lot more easier access in the paint, being able to just posterize people if they're too small, because a lot of people made a lot of smaller builds. Also, max that 3 out, put it at 83, and put that mid-range to a 71. Honestly, the free throw to me personally, it doesn't matter, because the free throw timing in my career is completely horrible. Unless you're planning to play the rec, you can increase it or just leave it the way it is at. The pass accuracy, at least put it to a 50, so you are not passing slow as hell, missing all those passes. So you want to do that. This is where the bread and butter comes. Put that interior defense to max. This is something I experiment with. As you can see, we already get a bunch of Hall of Fame badges, but one of the main things that's gonna go along with that interior defense is a max block, because with a max block, there's no one who's in the paint. You're gonna just be catching snatch blocks, just sending that ball out the park. Honestly, this build is just super fun if you know how to position yourself. If you know how to position yourself with this build, it's gonna be amazing. And you do get a 95 defensive rebound, so you're not gonna have any problems whatsoever crushing the board and just getting those big boy boards. Another thing you want to do over here is you obviously want to max that stamina out, because we're not going to have the speed to go with the stamina, but we are going to have the strength. So get that strength to a 93. Max that strength out. That strength, if you max it out, is going to be amazing. The vertical, honestly, doesn't really matter, because I'm 7'3". There's no way I'm going to be able to dunk regardless, honestly. So that's one of the main things I would recommend. If you are smaller than 6'10", you want to put your vertical up. Honestly, leave it at a 70, you're going to be good. The close shot, for me personally, I really do not mind it that much. The thing that you want to focus on, if you really do want to, you can increase that standing dunk. If you increase that standing dunk, you're going to be able to just yam it unstoppable. If you want to put more post control, you can, but this is how I like it so far. As you can see, we do get 24 defensive badges along with 17 shooting badges with 8 finishing badges. The only thing we have a weakness in is our speed and our ball handling, but other than that, we just gonna be able to dominate the defense and the offense, because if we get the ball, it's gonna be hard to stop us because we're way too tall. Another thing, this build is gonna come really in handy just because the fact right now the meta is kind of rim running. I would not lie, most people right now, they're not able to shoot, so they're making builds where they're able to just go inside and slash. So me, I love playing good defense. A lot of people don't want to risk getting dunked on, but me personally, I love playing good defense. This build, me personally, even just taking it to the park, I've got a few gameplays. My first day at the park, I thought I was moving slow, but once you get the flow of it, you're not moving as slow as you would think, because a lot of other people, they love to dribble sometimes, and that would set you up. When they come to the paint, they're not getting anything. They're not getting anything on me. And that's just with one defensive badges. I cannot wait to get at least half of my defensive badges. Then I'll be going at the park. I know a lot of people don't want to make a defensive build, but this build is not just defensive. The fact that you have an 83 pointer, honestly, that means you're gonna be just greening. And look at the amount of Hall of Fame badges that you get. You get volume shootout Hall of Fame. That badge is honestly amazing. Anchor, oh, this year Anchor is honestly overpowered. Anchor is amazing. Rise Up right there, as you can see, for finishing. That's one of the main badges that you want if you're a big man. Putting that thing at gold is crucial. So if you don't want it at gold, what I recommend is lower that standing dunk back to 89. I was messing around with it. 89, you get it at silver, and you can put that extra attribute to whatever you want. If you want to increase that free throw, or you want to increase your mid-range. But for the takeover, as you can see, we have access to pretty much 3 takeovers: glass cleaner, rim protector, and spot up. We want spot up and glass cleaner, honestly, because those are going to be really crucial. If you want something else, honestly, rim protector is not bad, because if you do get 1 block, your takeover meter goes through the roof. I've seen someone literally get 1 snatch block and they got their meter just like that. 1. I don't know what 2K did with just honestly the defense, but once you're a big man, you really see how easy it is to get takeover. I was messing with this build. I literally shot 1-3, greened it, got a block, I got takeover. For me, when I'm on my smaller builds, I have to make like 3 threes, green them, maybe do a layup. But honestly, especially this year, the lobs, if you know how to do the lobs, it might be really nice. Rise Up, we want to put that thing at gold. Bully, you can put it on bronze. And fast twitch is really good, because that's going to allow me, whenever I'm in the paint, just to be able to work. And then from there, the last one, you can put it on whatever you want to. This is where our bread and butter. Honestly, if you want to do more fadeaways, you definitely do have. But these are some of the badges that I personally have experimented with that work all the time and kind of stack up with each other. Comeback Kid, that's an underrated badge right there. If you want to move off this, off ball, you can get Slippery off ball, but that's one of the badges I personally don't use, because most of the time I'll get the ball and kind of make my own play. Claymore is honestly really good right there. You can get Agent 3. That's honestly another badge if you're gonna be fading away, because the fades this year, they're honestly pretty hard to stop, especially if I'm 7-3. If I'm 7-3, you gotta understand, they gotta jump to get that stop. If they're not jumping, they're not stopping me. But as you can see, we go to the defensive badges right here. The defensive badges, you can get honestly a Hall of Fame brick wall. Hall of Fame brick wall this year is OP. It's like the 2K17 brick wall. You hit someone with that brick wall, they're flying, they're out of here. But you can see box out is honestly really good, but I don't think I need box out on Hall of Fame, because I'm already so big and so strong. There's not going to be a need for me to put a Hall of Fame, but if you do want to. But one of those badges that you do not want to sleep on is definitely defensive anchor. I might mess around with that thing on Hall of Fame. It's so easy to get blocks with this thing. I don't know why. It just feels amazing. If someone's coming to the paint, you are getting the block. It's not that hard for you to get that block. If you don't use screens a lot, definitely just switch it up. And just take that brick wall off. You don't need that brick wall. If you jump a lot, put pogo on higher. I know a lot of people like to spam that jump. If you jump a lot, put pogo on at least gold. If you don't set too many screens, put that brick wall on bronze at least, and then you can use the rest of your badges to put anchor at Hall of Fame. Chase down, I still messed around with it, so I still don't know. But what I'm gonna tell you is this build, as you can see, that jump shot is quick. It's so hard for him to get a shot contest. He was right there and it was only 4%. The blocks are so easy because I'm so tall. I'm just giving you just some quick highlights, honestly. This was just me after I finished the build. As you can see, I'm getting blocks so easy. Honestly, and shooting is pretty easy for me. Look, he's right in front of me. I'm greening that thing. It's 3%, 4%. Give me that block. It's too easy out here. This build is absolutely fun. And if you want to back down someone, you backing them down, because there's not that many 7-3 big men that can be able to just stay with you. But this build has been so much fun making. I hope y'all did enjoy this build. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're new, make sure you turn on that notifications, and peace.